Hello, 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 hello. So, tonight's episode of Rods and Vibes is sponsored by Dunk Parts. Reach out to Dunk Parts for all of your dunk needs. So tonight's guest is Bruce F. Wayne. If you guys are not following Bruce F. Wayne, I'll be happy to let him describe to you guys what he does in the car culture. I won't drop too many hints of what he does. I know a lot of you guys are already following him, so I don't have to tell you. But if you are not following him, you need to make sure that you go do that now, before the episode or immediately after the episode. So I just talked to him a few minutes ago, and he should be ready to get on. By link in the bio and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And you can catch up if you miss any of today's episodes. You can catch up on it, or if you miss any of the past episodes from over the past 5 years. Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
all right.
Tired?
I'm tired.
Ain't no time to get tired.
I ain't real now. Definitely ain't tired. What's up though? Let's
We don't
talk.
get tired over here.
Definitely don't. Tired for the week, but I'm tired. I had a long week.
Already?
I had,
It's Tuesday.
it's Tuesday, but you know that trying to get that shit ready for the car, novel car show, trying to get all my car situated, get my dome situated. That shit was crazy. I was so glad that shit was over. I'm done. I ain't working at my shop for like a week. I had to catch up
Uh-huh.
on work. Man, I'm so ready for this shit to be over. It's done now, so I'm back to the regular schedule.
So first, I wanted to tell you thank you so much for sitting down, answering all the fans' questions. We appreciate it.
Hmm.
Um, and I know, like you said, you've been busy. So taking time out of your busy schedule, thank you. I appreciate
Okay,
it.
no problem.
All right. So what I'll do is start off with one of my questions, and then I'll get right into the fans' questions. Cool?
All right, let's go. Go for it.
All right. So tell me how you got started being into cars
All right. You talk about in the business or in the culture?
in the culture.
And I've been in the car game since '06.
Hmm.
I always I always been infatuated with cars. I always kept like more than well back then I used to always keep like 3 or 4 cars, but I think it got worse. Cause I got like I got a real bad car fetish. Like it's bad. Like I just like car. I like fixing them up. I like tricking them out. I like making them go fast. I be like to stand out. So that's another reason why I just been liking the car game. I was back then when I first started. I still remember because I was a cornball when I was young. I was a nerd. You know, I used to get picked at a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I used to just look at everybody outside. I wasn't all that cute. So I remember when I was young, and they were like, "Yeah, bro, all you gotta do is just get a car. Get a car. That's all you gotta do is get a car." I'm like, man, I ain't getting no
Right.
car. These girls ain't gonna like me. So it was one day I was watching "Get Your Roll On" by Cash Money.
Right.
I'm like, dang. All they did was just drove in the middle and started doing donuts, and the girls started going crazy. So I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, all right, cool. I went to my homeboy, bought my first box Chevy for 500. Had made my little cassette what I'm gonna play in the car while I'm driving. I drove because I stayed in the projects. So everybody just sit in the park, play basketball and shit. It was just a field. Mind you, I'm a cornball. And I pulled up in my box Chevy playing my little Get Your Roll On out my one speaker and started doing donuts in the field. And I started seeing the girls go crazy. I said, that's all I gotta do is get a car. And it's just been on from there. I just kept a car, kept a car, kept a car. Just like, fuck it. I ain't cute, so I'm gonna just keep a car. I just kept doing it. So that's how I really got in the car game. But yeah.
Well, I will say this. You said you weren't cute back
Nah,
then.
nah, 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 nah.
When I put up my post
Hey, this nigga cap. Oh my
about
God.
about you coming on the show, there was one number one question, and I'm pretty sure you could guess what it was. So if you weren't cute back then, you definitely are a fan favorite now.
Thank you. I came a long way. Well, I'm capping. Hey, Shawty, you know me back then, bro. You know me from back then, Shawty, so chill, bro. But now go
So you
ahead.
grew into your face.
Yeah, I grew in my head, face. I was just man, look, that shit over with, man. That's the past. But what was the
I need to
question?
see some school pictures.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Motherfucker be like the screenshot on here. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Wow,
I ain't doing
that
that.
is crazy. So you don't do like Throwback Thursday and post your
Nah,
school
nah,
pictures?
nah, not at all. I ain't doing that.
That's not.
Mm-mm.
You know why you should do it
You know,
though?
it's crazy. Only time I post my throwback pictures was when I was in prison. Cause when I
Okay.
got when I went to prison, you know, that was like an eye opener for me. You know what I'm saying? I was in the streets. I was out here. I was out here. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of my, you know, the people I was in the street with, you know, they know we known now. We done changed our lives. You know, a couple of people that's known. I ain't gonna say his name, but you know, we changed our lives. We ain't in the streets no more. But it took me to go to jail for me to go to prison and sit my ass down and be like, man, you know what? I'm tripping. I gotta chill out.
How long? How long were you? Murph, God bless the dead, used to always call it college. So how long were you
Definitely,
in
that is
college?
definitely college. 7 years. I was in
Dang,
the seven.
dang.
7 years. I
You
did
don't
seven.
even look that old to have been in prison for
Man,
7 years.
listen, I'm 41. Gonna be 42.
You got to be joking.
41.
I do not believe you. You
I'm
have got
41.
to. I got to see your
My
ID.
my
You are
oldest
not.
my oldest son is 23.
Wow.
23.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
They say prison preserves you, though.
Yeah. It's all on how you carry yourself. Like I don't really drink, I don't smoke, all that crazy shit. You know, all that you got that's people think prison preserve you. No, because ain't the stuff that you can get in prison that you get on the streets. You can't get all them hanging out in the clubs and drinking and all that shit. In prison, we got a set schedule. We got to go to bed. We got to get up. That's what it is, and that what makes you, you know. And if you keep that same method when you get out, you're gonna stay the same way.
Mm-hmm. Mm. So somebody said they need to know: do you always wear those glasses, or did you just put them on for the interview?
Nah, man, I got a couple of glasses. I'm
Hmm.
blind for real. I got,
You can't be for real.
I'm blind for real.
Oh wow. Okay. All
This ain't
right.
no cap.
So what's one of the most valuable lessons you learned in prison?
Oh man, to be more. See, I was getting easy money,
Hmm.
so prison made me showed me the value of a dollar.
Right.
Like real, like, cause when I went to prison, I lost everything. I didn't have not like, I didn't have, I literally didn't have a cent. So mind you, back before I went to prison, I'm like, man, I'm not going to work working no $12, no $13 an hour. Back then, $13 an hour was like, you know, okay. Now you know now you gotta get paid at least 20 to 20. But back then, you know, it was $13, and I'm like, man, I ain't working no 13. I'm gonna get this quick money. And when you go to prison, ain't no $13 an hour. You gotta work, and you got people that's you in prison. They paying us 50 cents an hour, $1 an hour, and we busting our ass. And that made you actually see the value of working of a dollar because it's actually billing you to learn how to like, you know, I can make more money doing this same shit on the street and stay out of trouble. And that right there, like, you know what? And I had more time to think about all the stuff that I did dumb and all that. So me going to prison opened my eyes to like, you know what? I gotta chill. I went in at 20. I missed my whole 20 bed. I got out at 31. So now I'm 31. Now I got to think about, okay, I'm 31. I ain't got that much time left. I'm going to be 40 in 9 more years. I
Right.
got kids. Let me figure this shit out. I got hustling. I went to, not hustling, but I went to grinding, you know, making the little money I used to make and flipping it, buying cars. And I just kept doing it, kept doing it, kept doing it, kept doing it. And then I took off. That's why I never listened to somebody when they be like, oh, bro, I ain't got it. I can't get like you, blah, blah, blah. I hustled to get where I was at. I worked hard, got up every morning, work at a shop. I was working at a shop before I had got my own shop. I used to just be sitting there just cleaning up and sanding and watching the dude paint every day. I'm like, man, I gotta do this shit. This is my only way out. And I used to be happy to go home with a $200, $300. And back then, before I even went to prison, I was making 4,000 in a day. And it been times like, I want to go back. And when I was thinking about going back, I went back to prison for violation. That was God telling me, let me put your ass back in here for a little minute. Because you already thinking crazy. I said, all right, cool. Got back out, stayed on that same momentum, got a little help from my ex. She gave me a little leeway, and I took off. I just kept grinding. I left the streets alone. I just kept going and kept going. And that's what made me chill.
So how did you eventually decide that you wanted to open your own shop?
I like cars. I want to fix my own cars. I want to paint my own cars. I don't want to pay these people for my cars. I want to do it myself. I can actually stop and paint my car and come back to work like ain't nothing happened. So I don't also do it for people. I do it for me. I like cars. I go to work because I like to go. I like my job.
Right.
This is what I like to do. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like I do it for me, but I do it because I love it. You get what I'm saying? So that's
Well, they
why.
always say if you do what you love, you never feel like you're working a day in your life.
Yeah. I can work, like right now I'm at work. I just, something to do the little interview, but I work nonstop. I come to work at 9 o'clock. I leave my shop 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Right. Somebody in the comments said you stole 3 of their girlfriends when you were young.
How old I was though? Because they talking about younger, they lying. I ain't get no women back then. They definitely lying. I ain't get no women back then.
So how did you learn all the things did you learn how to paint and do all those things when you were working at the other shop, or did you go to school, or how did you learn?
Nah, I ain't go to school. I just watch. I used to sit at the shop every day. I used to just sit there watching them. He never teach me. I just watch. And I used to buy little cars and pay him. And I was like, I ain't really was making no money. Like, let's say I used to sell a car for $4,000. I done spent another $1,000 to get it fixed up, and then I had to spend another $1,500. I was making no money out of the deal. I was going home with $500. I done did all this extra work for nothing. So it was like I had to figure this shit out. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just watch this dude. And I used to watch him every day, Monday through Saturday, 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night, every day. So one day I had got me a car, and one of the guys that posted this what made me really jump in the game. At the shop, you have your painter, you got your body man, you got your prep man. Everybody plays a part. I didn't have that much money to play with. So I'm like, I gotta figure this shit out. So I'm like, I try to negotiate with a prep, like, hey bro, let me just sell this car. Like, no, I need my money now. I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it, I gotta do it myself. So I end up start doing it, start prepping and sanding it, and I end up painting it. It ain't come out 100%, but I did it. So it's like, all right, cool. It ain't come out good, but I still sold it. I manipulate the lady to like it, and she ended up still liking it. But still, I did it myself. I said, you know what? I'm gonna try it again. So I ended up getting another car. Did it again. It came out a little bit better. Had a lot of runs on it, but it came out better than the last one. So I just kept doing it. And then when I kept doing it, I started getting better and better. And then I was the type of person that the guy was working with. He go by the day. He works for the day. I go for the I want to go out for the longevity. So I was trying to make him do other things than paint. Like we should start a mechanic / shop / tow, everything to cut out the middleman so we can make more money.
Right.
He was not one of those people that want to do it. So I branched out and did it on my own. And then I started working at my other boy shop and started grinding, selling cars, fixing them up. And I started getting more cushion in my pocket because now I cut off all the middleman. I'm buying the cars and I'm fixing it and I'm making the money, and I started saving, and I just kept doing it, and I just got better, and I got my own shop, and I just took off.
So how long have you owned your shop now?
I've been here 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 8 years. Yeah, about 8 years.
That's crazy. So you get out at 31. You say you're 41 now, right?
We're going to be 42.
You get out at 31. So it didn't take you no time to get a shop.
Well, I tell everybody, man, it took me about 2 years, 2.5 years. But I was grinding. No, I wasn't outside. I wasn't hanging out. I wasn't hitting the club. I wasn't buying clothes and jewelry. And I was working. That's
Right.
all I was doing every day, working. That's why I'm like how I am now. Like you'll rarely catch me outside. You'll catch me at work. You'll always see me at work. You'll rarely catch me outside because I built that momentum of just work only. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to retire at 47, 46, 47. I'm trying to sit my ass down because after that, what I gotta do? I gotta stack this money up so I can have shit going, so I don't have to work no more and let the money come to me and sit back, let my shop run by itself. So
So where does
that's my
that work
goal.
ethic? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Say again.
No, I said nothing.
So where does that work ethic come from?
Honestly, I had a real, I had a real bad breakup.
Damn.
I was with someone. I
Mhm.
wasn't making no money, and they was the breadwinner, and they, after a while, females don't want to, support people' dreams if it's not going nowhere fast enough. And I was trying to do that and be a boyfriend, and it wasn't enough. So when that person left, I had to point to prove, oh, you're gonna see what you turned your back on, and I just went ham, and that was my reason. I just went dumb ham, and so that's how I got like that.
That so sounds like me. I told somebody that today. I was like, listen, I don't block nobody. How
Nah,
you gonna
I
see
want you to
what
see. Yeah, I
you
don't
gonna
block
see
that.
my come up. You
Nah,
gonna
I'm not.
see
Listen,
everything.
man. Listen.
You gonna be in there eating that banana talking about I don't like that.
Yeah. Listen, man. I grind, and to this day, that girl still be hitting. No, I'm straight. But I never gonna turn. I'm never gonna say that person didn't give me homage. He the one gave me that push. But when you got a female with friends, negative friends that's in their ears telling them stuff, and they don't know you as a person, they just see just the outlook of it, that'll make that person look at you different. She wasn't strong minded when it came to me. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? And now
Right.
she regret that shit. I don't give a fuck. I told her straight up, thank you. I needed that. All,
Right.
all this shit is because of you.
You gotta look at the comments. So
What they saying?
yeah, that
What they saying?
that that I tell people don't know how they motivate you. Breakups. I went through a bad breakup, and that thing motivated me. So, boy,
Yeah,
yeah, that put how they say that put the battery in your back.
I went in. I was like, fuck these streets. I'm gonna make her regret this shit.
Right. So, um, the fleet. Let's talk about the fleet.
Uh,
I was looking,
that's not all my cars.
so I was just gonna ask, do you even? A lot of you guys don't even know how many cars. Do you know how many cars you have?
12. I have 12 cars
Well,
and two motorcycles.
okay. Can you name them all?
Yeah. All right, boom. Let me sit down. I have my Camaro, my Camaro, my Camaro. That's a song too. My Camaro, my Camaro, my Camaro. I have three Camaros. My Q60, my Chevy SS, my Trailblazer, my lifted truck, my Impala SS, my Donk, my Monte Carlos SS. I know I got one more. The sliders don't count. I got a lot of sliders, but I don't count. I'm not saying my sliders. I don't want nobody to know what kind of slider I got. I know I got one more
Okay.
car. And my El Camino.
Okay. So you only have three old school cars.
Yeah, three.
So you got an SS. What year's the SS?
96. That's the best shit in the world.
Okay. 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 I beg to differ, but it's cool. I like those as well.
That's my favorite car.
Um,
That's
huh?
my favorite car. I sell all my cars.
Okay.
I won't sell that one.
Oh, oh wow. So what year's the dump?
75.
Okay. And then the El Camino.
86.
Okay. Now, if you have not already owned it, what is your dream car to own?
Honestly,
Hmm.
the 1989 Michael Keaton Batmobile.
What?
I want that
Oh.
car so bad. That's the movie. That movie fucked my life up.
Why you say that?
It, that's why I call myself Batman. That was the
That's
first movie I ever seen.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all on my buildings. That's all on my tow trucks. That's all on my office. Tatted on me. That's my alter ego.
Okay. So you the black Batman.
Nah, there's no. It's like saying that's a black god. It's just
Oh.
Batman.
So, well, maybe you the neighborhood Batman.
No, 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 no. I'm Batman.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Mr. Wayne.
Well, yeah,
And so you mentioned tow
that's my
trucks. So you also own tow trucks as well.
yeah. I have two tow trucks.
Um, is it a tow truck business or they are tied to the shop?
Tied to the shop.
Okay. Okay. So you know you have the shop. You have any other business ventures?
Um, no, just cars.
Okay. No real
That's it.
estate. No. You plan on getting into that?
I have one property, but it's not like I'm not trying to like make it like a career.
Okay.
But if anything, I was going to just open up two shops and just let it just run like that. But other than that, no.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned owning a shop?
Oh man, looking out for friends.
What about that?
Oh man, those are the worst ones. Those are the worst customers. They feel like you got to look out for them because y'all cool. Nah, it don't work like that. No, no.
Right. Yeah. I tell people all the time though, business is never personal for me.
Yeah.
We gonna get this
I, I,
business out
I,
of the way.
I learned that in prison, actually. I learned that literally, and I still ignored it. And then I did it again when I started working, and it happened to me again. Madness, what's up, homie?
That's
Hey, tell them boy.
crazy.
Hey, tell them boys how I fuck that ZO1 and that don't. All that money ain't good money. Here goes old man. Hey, so man, I got your money, man. You better come pick it up before I trick with it. I'm sorry. Go ahead with the interview.
Okay. So outside of that, what do you think? What outside of opening up an additional shop? Anything that you want to do next?
Um, no, I just wanna. Well, my next big thing that I want to do, I want to buy me a house in Texas and build me, give me enough land so I can build a shop in my backyard, so I have to pay nobody for fucking rent, and I
Right.
can work out the back of my shop.
Right. So you gonna leave Florida?
No, I'm gonna be coming back and forth.
Okay. Hmm. So after you did the donuts in the box Chevy, it sounds like it was all uphill from there
Yeah,
when it came.
I, I had to go faster. That car wasn't fast enough. That car was fast, but it wasn't fast enough. This car I got right now, I'm scared of it. But that box Chevy was like, I missed that car. Damn, I missed that. That was my baby, but I said I wanted to go fast. But I sold it. I sold it for a reason. I sold it to buy a house because um well I don't really go too personal with it, but my mom lived with me. You know, my mom's old. You know, I take care of my mom. Anybody who know me know how I am about my old girl. And we always stayed in the projects. Like we always, you know, back then when I was making all that money, I was still doing dumb shit. And I always told myself, I'm gonna get my old girl a house. I sold my Chevy and I bought my mama. I always said my house is my mama house because when I was living in my mama house, my mama told me that was my house. So my house is my mama house. So when people used to come to our house, family members come to the house, I always say, they be like, oh, this is nice house? No, it's mama house. So I sold my. I didn't want to sell it, but when it comes to my mama, I sold it because my mama slipped. Well, we was living at before we had got the house. My mama slipped and fell, and it hurt. She hurt herself real bad. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna just move you in with me. I sold my box Chevy, bought me a big house for Valentine's Day, and that was a power move.
Right. Right. So you said the 12 cars in the fleet. Are you planning to add to the fleet?
Yes, two more on the way. I got two more cars
What is the
on
next?
the way. You'll see.
You ain't gonna tell us?
I just added two more. I think I missed a car. I think I did. I just added two more cars. The Q60. I just bought the Q6 and the Escalade. That's what I forgot. I got Escalade, so it's 13. I got the black Escalade.
What year is that Escalade?
2020.
Let me just tell you something. I'm not even a Cadillac person, but them Escalades, especially
That Escalade is more like the Magic School Bus.
them newest ones.
Yeah.
Well, I was in one the other day.
But see, I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. I'm buying something newer like that, an SUV. It'll hopefully be here next week. But I got something else coming. Oh yeah, but the side by side don't count, Gates. That's just a toy. I got a side by side too,
Right.
off road side by side.
Just one.
Just one.
Okay. Okay. But you never said anything about the bikes. What are the two bikes?
I got a Harley Harley 119 Harley 2022, and I got a 2023 Kawasaki KX 1000. What the fuck is the name of my bike? A 1000? It's a 1000, but it's a Cowie.
Okay. How long you been riding bikes?
A couple years. I don't go crazy on it though.
You just
I don't go
cruise.
crazy. When I got to get somewhere quick and it's traffic, I get on my bike and get there.
Okay.
ZX10, that's the name of it. ZX10. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I got.
So, do you think social media has helped the car culture or hurt the car culture?
The car culture now is more like a competition. It's like it's not like back then. I'm not gonna say it hurt it or it bettered it, but it's like it took the fun out of it. We was more doing cars for ourselves versus doing cars for what other people think, if that makes sense. Meaning that if I want to paint my car orange with a pink top with unnamed brand rims, it's because I'm doing it for myself. But now the car culture now is that when you do that, you're either broke or you can't do this and you can't do that. So the car culture is kind of like it's politics.
Right.
I don't care. I do what I want to do to my cars. I don't care what nobody thinks. But yeah, like which I don't have a problem with, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I just stay out of it,
Right.
you know. But it's not like how it used to be.
My homeboy said he remembers a time when dudes built cars for the women.
Yeah,
Right?
that was it.
Now dudes building cars
But for
for
the
other
dude,
dudes.
yeah. I'm not doing all that extra shit for no dude, especially for a nigga that's pissed standing up. I'm not doing that. I'm doing the car the way I want to do it for me. And if a female like it, that's even better. But if they don't like it, I don't care. But that's it ain't just down here, it's everywhere.
Right. True. Yeah.
It's
I feel like
everywhere.
they be like when they build a car, you think he'll like it? I'm like, come on.
I don't give a fuck what nobody think about my car. I don't give a fuck what niggas say about anything on my vehicles.
Right.
All I do want to hear from a dude is that car fast. I don't give a fuck if my car was glitter, fish bait color. All I care, only guy opinion, only matter is my car fast. Other than that,
Right.
if it's ugly, I like it. I love my car. Your opinion don't mean nothing when it comes to my car. So yeah, the car culture is not bad. It's not good. is just in between.
Right.
You still got people that do cars for themselves, and you got people that do cars for other people.
Right. Well, it's like they say you got car guys and then you got guys with cars. If you're a car guy or a car girl, you different than just a person with a car
Yeah.
because they totally it's different for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like how you say when you was young and you said they told you all you gotta do is get a car.
Back then,
That's what they doing now. That's what they doing.
back then, all you had to do was just drive a car, and you was the shit. Now you gotta have all this extra. Man, listen, we just had a nice little meeting in our group chat today about that. Today, do what you do for yourself. Fuck what everybody think.
Right.
That shit just politics.
So do you race?
I'm trying to.
You trying to race
Yeah.
at the track or
Nah,
are you going to
catch somebody at that light. That's it.
okay. You
They think my car's slow.
a light to light racer.
Huh?
You a light to light racer.
I'm sorry, say it again.
You a light to light racer.
I'm whatever whatever as long as it's on the street, I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. We could bet eyebrows, mustaches. We ain't gotta bet no money. Let's just bet for just talking shit.
Oh, they want to know who beat you in your last street race. Who beat you in your last street race?
Let the media said it. Blue Magic beat me,
Okay.
but
Okay.
he didn't.
Okay. Let's hear this. What do you mean?
He didn't beat me.
Oh.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
You know my car fast.
You must have won by like a fender then.
No, I'm not gonna take that from a Blue Magic car fast as fuck.
Right.
My car fast as fuck.
Right.
You know, shit happens. I'm not gonna. I would never. At the end of the day, that's my boy. I'm not gonna down talk him or talk greasy on here like other niggas. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice little movement over there. You know, we had a little friendly race. We tried it. I got him. He got me back. But still, you know, he up one. But he ain't just beat me. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? But I'm never gonna take that from him. I'm not that type of person to just down talk somebody. No, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. His car's fast. My car fast too, but I'm not gonna let nobody down talk my car.
Did he make you go back in the lab?
Nah, not at all.
No.
Nah, my car's fine.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with it.
All right.
I fucked it up on a dyno and I fixed it. I didn't win the lab, but nah. He got a nice setup. I'm not gonna down talk him on that. I ain't here to bash him. I'm not that type of dude. But he got a nice build. It be times I call him. He give me advice what to do to my car. We give each other advice. It's not no competition when it comes to us. It's real like, oh, I got you. I'm gonna get you next time type shit.
Right.
Or I'm gonna get you. All right, you think you like that's how it is. It ain't no, oh, you screaming and hollering and calling you out my name. And I'm not for that. I don't have my temper fucked up. I can't do that. I don't want to be around that.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Your temper messed up? You got a bad temper?
I got a real bad temper. That's why I'm always happy. I try to stay happy.
Right.
I try to stay happy.
Right. What's one thing that you wish that you could change about the car culture?
What's one thing I wish I can change? Politics, favoritism. Let's go back how we was back in 06.
Right.
2006 when we used to fix our cars up just to ride through the flea market. When we used to just ride through the beach. When we used to all click up in cliques and just vibe and talk crap and just let's get there and just ride the streets, hitting back corners. That's the shit I miss. Now it's like, let me fix this car up and talk shit to this other nigga car because my car better than his. Nah, I ain't doing that. You would never hear me down talk nobody car because that's how they like that's what they want to fix their car.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I wish how it was back in the days. You know, I'm old. I
You're
don't.
just a baby, first of all. It sounds good.
You probably got me probably about a couple years.
Not a couple.
We probably was in the same high school.
No, we were not.
Okay, all right, cool.
Not
I thought you was young.
a couple.
Like,
It's way more than a couple.
oh yeah? Oh shit.
Yeah. Mm. Lot more than a couple. It sounds good though.
It did.
You know, one thing that I like, and because I try to do my research before I talk to somebody. One thing that you touched on it. One thing that I respect and appreciate about you is you don't do all that rah rah and all that stuff.
I don't do that.
And even talking to people that know you, just mentioning, like, we'll have conversations. Like, I'm like, okay, well, I got this show coming up. I got who you got coming up. I got these people coming up. When I mention your name, people have a lot of respect for you, and that's a great thing. You know what I mean?
When you dealing with stuff like this in this day and age, right now, social media is taking over everything.
Right.
I'm more of on my face. I'm a face person. So I'm not always perfect. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm not perfect at all. Hands down, I'm not perfect. But I always keep my face clean. With work, with business, with anything. If I fuck up, I'm gonna fix it.
Right.
If I say something wrong, I'm gonna apologize. If I'm wrong. When somebody's not in the same predicament, because I'm gonna tell you like this, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I came a long way, and I got a lot of people that ain't in position of like me, and I'm not gonna judge them differently than that. I'm gonna treat them I'm gonna treat them just like I treat any other person. Like, I'm not gonna, because you under me, there's no under me. We're gonna see eye to eye.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So even with my work, I almost call my employees my employees. I work with them. Don't call me boss. We work together. You get what I'm saying? So it's never like, and it's not no stage. Like, anybody who know you check me, that's how I am. I don't down talk nobody. When somebody talk crazy, talking on other shit, I walk away. I don't want to be around that shit. So yeah.
Well, that's a good way to be. I think the world would be a much better place if it was more people like that. Because even to refer back to the car thing, you said you don't judge people, you don't judge how they want to build their car. I think it was Ross who said he can't judge nobody. It was times he remembered back when he could only afford a Mako paint job. You know what I'm saying?
I had a Mako paint job.
Right. We're all in. You said you had one?
Yeah, back in the day, absolutely.
Yeah. We are all, because I was about to say, you ain't got one now. But
But a
we're all in
see, what people don't understand is a Mako paint job is just like, they hear Mako, they think it's cheap paint. No, they still follow the procedures of painting a car. It's just like you got the frosting flakes and you got the great value frosting flakes.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna go for the frosting flakes.
Right.
Great value tastes the same to me. So it's not.
It does.
Not really. 80% of everything in my house is great value. I be trying to find a great value version of everything. I don't want to pay them extra $1.30. I'm gonna pay this $3.89. I can get it for $3.70, $2.77. I'm gonna go to $2.77. I'm a budget shopper. I got kids, so I got a budget.
You have children. How many you have?
Children. I have children. I don't want nobody in my personal. Not you. I'm just saying, like,
That
the
makes
media.
I respect that.
But I take care of every.
You did say your oldest. You told us your oldest age, so that
that's 23. But I take care of everybody who know me. Know I take care of my kids. I'm one of those Walt Disney Nickelodeon kids. Like, I do Easter egg hunts, gingerbread houses, pumpkin patch things. We go trick or treating, flying kites. Every other week, I might get a month that each one of my kids, I go out one by one. Like I said, all of us go together. I'm gonna go with you one week. You go one. Everybody get a week. You know, So,
Right.
so that's how I am. Football team. Yeah, I got my football team. Yeah, I am.
Mm, okay. So moving right along. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years?
Texas, big house,
Retired?
shop in the backyard. Yes,
Okay.
I'm tired. I want to retire because I'm tired.
You ain't never been working that long.
Who ain't been working that long?
You just told the whole story
That's
that you
long
have
enough.
not been working that long. You just told us a whole story.
Yes. What's your definition of long? No homo.
You
No diddy.
okay? So the average person might be working since they were 16 or 18,
That's them.
right?
I never worked this long. So mind you, it's like working out forever. When you work out, it's not nothing to you. I waited till I got old to start working. I started at 30. I'm not gonna be working another 30 more years because y'all did it when y'all was 15. Big ups to y'all. I'm stopping. My cap is 46, 47. I want to sit my ass down. I want to travel, watch cartoons, and chill. That's it.
Okay.
Everybody, you got people that retire earlier than what people used to retire? 45, 50, 55? You got people retired at 45, working since they was like 20.
I
Why I can't retire at
retired. I
46?
retired at 45. I
See?
retired at
But you've been
40.
working
Was it
for how
45?
long you been
No,
working?
40. I was actually 44 when I retired.
How long you was working?
Technically, I don't. It wasn't because used to work for my daddy.
That don't
So
count. That don't count.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
actually working maybe 19, 20.
I don't got another. I have another 5 more years.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it.
All right. When you're no longer here, what would you like for your legacy to be?
My legacy. I don't. That's something I ain't really thought about, but I do know when I leave, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave a stamp. I'm gonna let everybody know. You know what I'm saying? That I matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I paid a certain. You know when people leave, that's when everybody like they go to praising you and stuff like that. I want person to really see that I matter. Like when Batman was here, he would have did this, and Batman was there, he would have did that. My kids gonna be straight. My own thing is I worry about my kids being straight. I don't really care about others. People gonna really still say something positive about me, but my only concern is my kids being straight. That's even when I was in prison. My kids ain't missed a Christmas. They ain't missed a birthday. I was in prison hustling, sending money home every month. My kids ain't missed no school, clothes, no uniforms, nothing. I still made it seem like I mattered when I was in prison. So it's gonna go the same way when I leave. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna leave something for my legacy of my children to be straight. You get what
Right.
I'm saying?
People always I think people think it sounds weird when I say this. Have you ever been at somebody's funeral and they say, "Oh, well, he was a good person or she was a good person," and you looking
No,
around like, "Is they talk that?" No.
that's how it always is.
But I literally, when people stand up at my funeral and say that, I really want it to be the truth. That is, I tell
I don't
people
want to
now,
hear.
I'm not
I
just,
don't want to hear. I don't want to hear I was a good person. I want to hear that Batman funny as hell. Hey man, he had a fast ass car. Batman had a lot of cars. Reminisce on that. I don't want to hear about he was a good person. Everybody got their ups and downs on being a good person. Nobody's not a 24-hour good person.
but some people genuinely are good hearted.
Yeah,
You ever met somebody
you are.
and they genuinely not a good person. Like
Yeah,
they is black hearted
yeah, that's
and
true.
they do not mean people
Yeah,
well.
yeah, that's true.
But you genuinely got people out here who are good people and
Yeah,
they really make a great impact on other people just because of the way that they treat and they love other people. You get
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's like being in a relationship and before you was with this particular person, you might have been broken. And because of the
Yeah.
way that person came along and they loved you, they are now you're maybe not fixed, I guess, for lack of a better way to say it, but you're just a better person, a better version of yourself. So
Yeah.
that's my goal. Like being around whoever I'm around, I want them to just be able to be a better version of themselves.
Yeah.
And that's because I've done a lot of what I wanted to do in life. My daughter's grown. She's in the Air Force. She's amazing. So
That's my
I
goal,
don't.
cause to have my kids in position. My kids be like, "Oh, daddy, let me run your business." No, this is hard work.
Right.
This is hard work. Like I low key don't have a life. I work, I go home, make sure my kids straight, my mom straight, back to work, home, make sure my kids ready for school for tomorrow, go back to work, go home, get up, take the kids to school, go back to work every day. So I don't like even when I was at the car show, I was almost walking around. I was in the truck sleep.
Wow.
I was asleep. Even when I go to car shows, when I go out of town with my friends, I sleep. Or I sit down and just relax because I don't like I just I'm so programmed because I'm on a mission. I feel like I'm the type of person like if I have a day off, I'm out of place. I gotta go to work. Even when I messed my foot up. I messed my foot up. I came soon as I got out the hospital, I came right back to work and painted the car with my foot messed up.
You know what?
I'm on a
Like you're
mission.
supposed to be sitting down
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah, I did. But I'm on a mission.
Yeah. Well, definitely sounds like you're a driven man. That's it's a lot. It's kind of hard to find those these days.
Yeah,
Men who are just driven and passionate about making things happen.
yeah, yeah. But
So,
I be grinding.
what would you like for your fans, followers, supporters, hell, I guess even your haters? What would you like for them to know about Batman?
Me, I'm basic. I ain't listen. Uh, I don't really think I got haters really. I don't talk bad about nobody. I don't mess with nobody. I just be who is a good dude, slick mouth. Ah, cherry. Hey, cherry. Anyway, um, yeah, like I don't, I just be, I don't, I'm just me. Simple, worker, family man, chef, whatever, man. That's gonna make my house easy. That's who I worry about. I don't really care about nothing else.
Right. All right, where's the next place we possibly can see the fleet?
I'm gonna come with something.
Possibly.
See, this year I already said I'm gonna make a statement. Y'all only seen half my car. What I bought? How many cars did I bring? Eight? One, I think I brought eight. I'm gonna bring the next big car show. I'm bringing everything, every bikes and all. I'm pulling up on a bike. I'm bringing everything, and I'm gonna let people know that y'all don't have more cars than me, and my car's paid for. So that's what
What's
you
the
get,
next?
huh?
What's the next one?
I can't tell you.
Okay. Okay.
I tell
No.
you. I tell you your DM,
Okay.
but
No, I don't mean the next car. I mean the next show. You don't want to tell me the
oh,
next show.
I just came to Nava show because I fuck with Nava. I don't really go to a lot of shows really because I work a lot. But
You
yeah,
never go to Wills by Wade.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to hit a lot of car shows, but it'd be
You
kind of
gotta come
hard
to Wills
because
by Wade up here in Atlanta. And then if you do, you can come by my family's restaurant when you're here.
oh you in Georgia.
Hmm.
I was thinking about moving up there too.
Definitely get a lot of land for your money. A lot of
Yeah, but it's
house and land for
the
your money.
prices went up now. Back then they used to be like dirt cheap with a lot of land, but everybody started moving up there, and they just now they now Texas gonna be the new Atlanta because they got big houses and so much land for dirt cheap, but yet interest rates still high still. So I'm gonna kind of just keep grinding and wait till at least the interest rate drops to at least 4.5. or 5%.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say the buyers. It's not really a buyer's market right now.
no, not at all.
It's more of a seller's market. So if you got something that you want to sell, but we'll talk about that off here.
That's another
Um,
subject later.
yeah, we'll talk about that off here. Maybe when we do like I try to do like a month or at least a week where we talk about like real life stuff, like people won't have life insurance.
That's
We
another
bring life insurance
thing that people
people
got
on.
to get too. I just found out. I hope my homeboy on because he gonna get on me on TikTok. Your life insurance is kind of it's a savings bond, a savings account. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Tax free.
you ain't know
I did not
that?
know that. No. Like I'm a credit person. Like I got good credit. Like I have no, I'm just talking shit. I got credit like a white man.
Yeah,
Like I have good credit. Like I could tell you the tricks of the trade of credit. That
right.
I know. And I didn't know nothing about the life insurance. So if you do have that, I want to join it. I want to definitely get in that. And I was just talking to a couple of vendors like State Farm, Truist got a good one, Navy Federal got a good one. So I was trying to look at those. American
So
Express got one too.
So those are things that this is all information that we all have to share. I used to call it like life planning month. Like
Yeah.
I said, life insurance, health insurance, um, 401ks when you're with your company. A lot of people don't even know if you're with a company, your 401k, they automatically invest all your money in stable funds. If you ain't 60 years old, your money should not be in stable funds. You need to diversify your portfolio in your 401k. Now, if
Hmm.
you are not a person that has a job, you need to make sure you have a Roth IRA. You still need to save money for retirement. So you need to go to your bank and open a Roth IRA.
What
That's
is it called again?
a Roth IRA.
A Roth IRA. Can you text me that in the
Yeah,
DM for me, please?
I got you. So
Okay.
these are all things, information we got to share. Even my daughter, when she left my house, she had a 750 credit score, and
Yeah.
she was 18 years old
Yeah.
because I added her to my credit
Yeah.
card
That's what I did with my
because my
sons too.
other people told me to do
Hmm.
that because that's what they did with their kids.
Yeah. That's what I did with mine. My kids already got my credit cards on theirs. So they have
Right,
a history.
right. But these are
Hmm.
all things that we don't share with each other.
Yeah.
Now, man, maybe we don't share it because we don't know. I tell my
We
friends
don't
all the
know.
time. I have quite a few bank accounts, but I have two credit unions, right? A lot of
Yeah.
people don't even know if you have a credit union, they give you automatically off the rip for being a member $1,000 in health in life insurance.
Yeah.
You just get
They
that.
do.
So if
They
you
do.
pass away, they send you the thing. My daughter got all my papers, so if something happens, she got all my stuff, right?
You got Navy Federal, right?
I got Navy Federal and Five
Yeah.
Star,
Yeah.
right?
Navy
So,
Federal. Yeah.
so that's that. But then they also send you a letter every year or every couple of months, 3 to 6 months, telling you you can up that life insurance,
They do.
and they'll automatically just take it out of your account. So guess what? I might be worth more dead than I am alive
And
because
you
I
can put
got insurance
and
everywhere.
and you yeah. My mama got two policies too. Yeah.
Right,
So I was
right,
the one like, why you got two in the whole time? That's a savings bond.
right, right.
Crazy.
Even back little things like I used to buy my daughter bonds when
Hmm.
she was little, like savings bonds.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
she might have a
that's
whole
old
stack.
school. That's
Yeah,
old
but
school.
it's still
They
money.
still doing that?
They
Oh,
do.
wow, that's old school. It come like it's like a coupon.
Now it's
God.
a little different. Now it's a little different if you buy them, but it's still
I
nonetheless.
like to
You know what I'm
get those
saying?
for my birthday. My mom used to spend them. God damn it.
Get your get your kids
I
CDs. It's
I
some
got
old things.
what I do is that um um every month I have an account for each one of them that takes out 150
Right,
every month. That
right,
goes straight. That's like a phone bill every
right.
month to account that I have no cards, no checks to. Only way I can see it is on my app, on my when I log on.
Even
That's what I'm
things
saying.
like,
But
back in the
that
days,
lawsuit
I
you
used to,
said about the IRA thing, I gotta look into that. I gotta definitely look into that.
I got you. I got you. And Navy Federal has a good one. So that's where I
Navy
transferred
Federal
my
got
money when I left my
Navy
company.
Federal got a couple of good. You got a business account with them?
I don't. Mm-mm.
Do you have an LLC? Right?
I do. I got a couple of banks or with my business account.
Did you try to do one with Navy Federal?
I didn't. I have a credit union for my business. I have Bank of America, PNC. PNC is a good one too. I don't know.
PNC is not
I
good.
like
No,
PNC
you
though.
ain't. You know who got a
We
is
gonna
a good.
talk
No,
over here.
listen. You know what is a good business bank?
Ooh.
Truist.
Oh
Believe it or
yeah, I
not,
have heard about Truist. I ain't gonna lie. I heard
Truist.
about that.
They will give you if you got your tax returns. I'm gonna put you up on game. We definitely got to get on it. When you open up a bank account, you get cool with the bank manager.
Right. Right.
That's who you need to make your friend.
Right.
When I go to the bank, I'm only speaking to the bank manager
Mm-hmm.
because you know who that person is. That's the person that, hey, I need to get a business credit line. So don't worry about it, Bruce. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Just because they know you off your face.
Yeah.
I
I'm like
always,
that
but
with the bank. I'm like that with the bank that my family restaurant banks
yeah,
with, but I also bank with them for my LLC and
and
as well. So
Navy Federal, they give you business credit cards like here.
right,
Don't have a
right,
don't and Navy Federal. I want to say Navy Federal. Um, they go by your credit